Hey, how's it going, guys? Mike with Turn of the Century Games. Today we got more Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1. Again, we are playing on the PlayStation 3. Let's go ahead. I've already got the game pulled up. Let's jump right back into where we left off here. Last video, we got up to where we saved the DARPA chief. And I believe it's this save file. So, real quick, before we get too far into this, I do want to go ahead and give a shout out to my good buddy Ross over at Eonian Gaming. You'll find a link to his channel down below in the description, also up here above my head in the little corner there, and little title cards, whatever you want to call those. Because he is doing, no, we don't want to read our mission log. He is actually doing a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes on GameCube. And while Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes on GameCube is a really... Oh, hold on here. I've got to move my... Whoops. Wrong thing. Don't want to move that. I want to move this. That way there I can see our weapon. He actually is playing, like I said, the GameCube version, which is great and all. But Ross, buddy, I gotta tell you, the GameCube version is inferior. First of all, one thing that the GameCube version has that this one does not, you cannot shoot in first-person mode in this game, and you guys are gonna find out real quick why that is a huge advantage for Ross compared to myself. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually going to go up to the first floor, because if you guys remember right, there were a couple of items that we could get on the first floor. So we're going to be very, very careful here. Got to move quickly. Oop. Yeah, you just keep walking there, buddy. I am going to go this way. Wait for these guards. So there's a couple doors up on the catwalks that have items that we could use. There's also the door here in the corner, which, yeah, we can get in here now. And you guys can see there's a guard there asleep, so I am going to attempt to just break his neck. Alright, snap that dude's neck. He ain't gonna be waking up anytime soon. And that gets us the SOCOM suppressor, which is huge. We're literally going to equip that and then equip our SOCOM, and now we can go kill the bad guys. Once I re-equip my keycard here. So let's go ahead, we're gonna move this way. So one thing that oh, that's not good. I played that wrong. Okay. I shouldn't have tried to kill him. Alright. So we gotta play a little better. Alright, go ahead, unequip this. We're actually going to move down here. Again, we're going to try to break this guy's neck. Alright, snappy snappy. SOCOM suppressor. Like I said, this game does get a little challenging because you can't aim in first-person mode. You are literally limited to the game's auto-targeting systems, which, while they're not bad, they're not that great either. Alright, so waste both of those guys. This is definitely going to hurt my ranking at the end of the game. At the end of the game, you do get a ranking based on how well you do. Obviously, I'm not doing that great because I've already killed a bunch of people. And go. So just remember, guys, these cameras, especially this one, is a pain in the ass to get around. We're going to wait for it to swing back while it's looking at the stairs, and we're going to run straight down. Because there is some stuff in here we can grab. Cardboard box. Hell yeah. Everybody loves a cardboard box. The cardboard box is the quintessential Metal Gear item. Like, you will spend so much time in the box. The boxes are so useful in this game. This item alone is worth coming back for. You don't move quite as fast in this version of the game using the box, but watch this. This is, again, the box is just such an OP item. I'm literally going to sit here where the camera would normally be. Oh, there's just a random box. Alright, so this is actually a level 2 door, so we're not going to be able to get in here just yet. So a couple of other things that the GameCube version has that this version does not. So the GameCube version of the game, you're able to hang from ledges, you're really able to do all kinds of things, really. But the biggest one that I think a lot of people forget is that, other than the aiming and first-person view mode, is that there's the hanging mode. So you can actually hang from railings, ledges, stuff like that, without needing to worry about walking along that catwalk at all. So you will avoid all of the those security cameras. So at this point, I don't think there are any guards down here, but I want to show you guys real quick. So in the last part, the DARPA chief said to look for areas in the basement where the walls are painted different colors. If you look around in first-person view mode, there's not one here, but let me move this way a little bit. Yeah, you guys can see it there. That is what we're looking for. So in order to do that, though, we need some C4. We need some explosives. Now, the basement is notorious for having a bunch of trapdoors. This is the enemy armory. So moving around in here can be tricky, especially a little bit later on in the game when we get into, like this pillbox over here that's got a level 5 card on it. Some of these are rather difficult because there will be trip mines, there will be all kinds of sensors. There should be a couple of these that we can enter. Okay, there's one here that doesn't have the door locked. Take a look at first person, make sure there's nothing weird. Okay, just some SOCOM bullets. Those will be important. We are going to need our gun. And what do we got here? Oh, we got grenades. Good. Grenades are helpful. Not necessarily helpful for the part of the game that we're going to be doing here very, very quickly, but they are helpful. Now, the other thing is I need to remember where all of these pitfalls have opened up at. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to attach our C4 there. I'm going to come this way. Blow that up. There are items in here. There's stun grenades, chaff grenades. We don't need those just yet. Let's see here. Can I skirt? Oh, The trapdoor actually closed up. I think in the GameCube version, those trapdoors don't close. I think they just, I think they stay open. So let's see here. I feel like that's not. I feel like there was more areas where I could blow open holes in the walls. But I could also be, yep, nope, right here. Okay. I was just gonna say, I could be remembering things wrong, but there we go. What do we got in here? Uh-huh. Why does this kind of look like a trap? We have our thermal goggles. Let's make sure there's nothing here. Ha! There's a trap door. And there's another trap door. So, we're going to very carefully do one of those. Yeah, so nice thing about the thermal goggles, they will alert you to the trapdoors. There's no trapdoors down this side, so we're going to go ahead and just run down this way. We'll run back across here, and we're going to move on to the next part, which is actually right over here. There's another miscolored piece of wall. Attach C4 charge, blow that up. Get our SOCOM back out. We're going to go ahead and we're going to attach or equip our rations, and I will be right back, guys. My apologies. Anyways, so we've blown open this hole in the wall now. Let's go ahead and explore it. Ugh. So we were told to look for an area with strong harmonic resonance, and it looks as though we found it because our radar is all jammed up. Let's see if there's any traps in here. I don't see any traps. Re-equip our rations. Let's see here. Okay, so there's a spot where the wall's a different color, and yep, that looks to be it. It's just that one spot. Right, I have 3 C4s left, so we'll go ahead, we'll attach this one. Blow that hole open. Alright, and it looks like there's 2 holes back here. Let's go ahead and blow this one open. That's interesting. I definitely hear. I'm going to creep towards this door. I'm going to get down on one knee and we're going to kind of look around a little bit. Yeah, gun cameras. Alright. So those won't throw up an alert, but those will shoot at us if they see us. So we're going to just chuck a chaff grenade in here. And as soon as it goes off, we're going to run in and we're going to explore. And we're going to throw another one. Alright, so there's a level 6 door down here and a level 4 door. Let's get out of here. Alright, that's good to know. Good to know. So there are items in there later on that we can come back and get. That we probably will. I forgot what levels those doors were, but we picked up a couple C4 charges, which is nice. So let's go ahead and we'll put this charge here. Blow it up. Get our pistol back out. And through this door. Hey, it's the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker. Let's go save him.
Am I too late?
He definitely looks dead.
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry, I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
Yeah, he's all tied up. My favorite boss in the entire Metal Gear series.
That wire and the Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. Six bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
Alright, so
Draw!
basic premise of this fight is that I cannot touch the wires surrounding Baker. I also have to attack Ocelot. The easiest way to do this is just to wait for him to run out of ammunition. He'll take pot shots at us occasionally.
Let's go.
So, one thing that
Hiding won't help you.
Metal Gear on the PlayStation also doesn't allow you to do is move by default while aiming. It just doesn't.
You better hurry up.
You can, however, move while aiming if you hold down the X button. So, yeah, Ocelot will actually ricochet shots all over the battlefield. I mean, he is a pain in the ass in this game because you can't, like I said, you can't do first-person view shots. It's such a pain. I have to shoot him. Like, I have to run around like this, like an idiot. Come on, take your last shot. There we go. I'm not trying to hide, Ocelot. You're the one that's hiding. Not me. Come on, shoot me already. Gotta keep moving. Damn. Yep, he's... He's gonna kick my ass. I'm running out of ammo. Oh, okay. There was another ammo box right there. That's good. That should only be one more shot, I think. At this point, Ocelot's going to start getting impatient. He's going to start shooting a lot of ricochet shots. He will shoot them all at once. Oh, going to take one more, huh? See ya, Ocelot.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand! Stealth camouflage. Can't you even
Yep, sorry about that, guys. I meant to mute, and I accidentally paused for a split second. We didn't miss much.
Who are you? I like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton. Who the hell?
Alrighty. So that is our first meetup with the cyborg ninja.
Who are you? I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
Go back and watch part 1 if you don't believe him.
Had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up? Oh.
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier. It must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's...
Wait for it.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. Damn.
Wait for it.
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been.
Okay, bit of a history lesson here for
The
y'all.
amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes. And after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
Dead. Bum bum
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Alright, so we are currently at 30 minutes into this recording. I am actually going to... Let's see here. We could exit through that door up top, but instead I'm going to backtrack this direction. And we're going to go back out this way. I do want to equip our SOCOM pistol. You will notice now that we can carry more bullets. And we got a little bit of a health boost. Still not much, but it's a little bit. I'll take it. So we're going to come out this way. And the reason being is because of all the guards. And we're actually going to, in this area, open up our codec. And remember what the Arms Tech president said. It's on the back of the CD case. Metal Gear is wonderful for fourth wall breaks, and it also kind of acts as an anti-piracy measure back in the day when, you know, the internet wasn't as prevalent. So on the back of the CD case here, I'm going to try to get this to show for you guys. Let's see here. Which one is it? Yep. So right there, let's see here. Get it without a. So right there. There's a little box that says, you know, it's a screenshot, and it says Meryl, and it gives her frequency. So you can actually get Meryl's frequency off the back of the CD case, 140.15. Let's go ahead and punch that in.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes.
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookie's eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
So, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Very,
Captured along with President
very
right after
cutscene
the
heavy.
attack.
And it's not even full motion
What is
cutscenes.
this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel,
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top-secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. That's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second-floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement?
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Ah.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Alright, so we gotta wait for Meryl to open up the cargo door. And in the meantime, we have to avoid some guards who are trying their damnedest to find me. And these are not just normal guards, these are like super armored guards. Oh shit! I paused. Why did I pause? I don't want to sit through that cutscene again. Damn it. I will be back in just a second. Okay, so Meryl should have the door open for us for the can't think of what it's called for some reason. Oh, the north going door for the airlock. That should be taken care of. Let's go ahead. We're going to run up here to the elevator. Punch the button a couple times, because again, unlike real life, that actually works. Now, a quick little disclaimer. So, I realized that I screwed up and forgot to record. Like, I paused the recording at some point, and that's why there's a cut there in the middle of the video that you guys can noticeably see. I had to backtrack a little bit. I already picked up the mine detector on the catwalk with the level 2 card. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to re-equip our thermal goggles, or we're going to equip our thermal goggles, and we are going to very carefully navigate these damn lasers. Ah, no! Damn it. That was a little too far. That's gonna suck. Now, Snake's gonna die really, really quickly here. So, boy, this is unfortunate. See you, buddy. Bye, Snake. That's what I get for messing up the recording. Alright. We'll boot back in here. We're gonna try this again. You gotta be very, very careful when you're doing this. Like, you got to make very small movements. Like, if you move just the slightest bit too far, then, like, your foot will catch the trigger, or the laser, and that's gonna be it. Alright. So, we're through that time. Go ahead and get the door open, and we can walk out into the connecting snowfield between building number 1 and building number 2, which is right over there into that mountainside. Real quick, mine detector is very, very helpful, because just charging ahead, yeah, there'd be some mines there. Let's go ahead and equip the thermal goggles. You guys can actually see them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, using my thermals. Oh, who's calling me?
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your bands.
Alright, so this dude claims there's a tank waiting for us. Now, there was a tank missing from the tank hangar, so I suppose that is entirely possible. Let's go ahead and pick up these claymore mines. They can just be disarmed and added to our inventory by crawling over them. And then let's see if there are any others. Okay, there's one on the far side way over here. I might as well pick it up while I'm here. Oh, sweet, a ration. Alright. Crawl over this one. And we will see what is up ahead of us. Uh-oh. Here comes the tank.
This is Raven's territory. Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message. That's right. You belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are. Come, let's fight.
All right, so now I get to take out a freaking tank. But that's going to be the next part, guys. So until then, I hope that y'all have enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't already, get the bell on, leave a comment if you guys want to see something in particular, and until next time, guys, I'm Mike. This is Turn of the Century Games. I hope y'all have a great day.